Silverrun Forest. We are just coming down to the shop, but before we actually go to the shop, we're going to pull in here to this lovely petrol station and fill up our tractor because it is almost empty. Yes, just get a little bit of extra fuel quick, and then we are going to hop over there to pick up our seeder. The small, what's it one? I can't for the life of me remember what it's called now. The seed distributor thing. There's a name for it, and it's completely escaped me now. It's the seeder that flicks itself everywhere, and yeah. Oh, I wish I could remember what the heck this was called, but I can't. That's just typical, that, isn't it? Let's see. We want grass. Make sure grass is selected, and forwards is selected as well. Yes. God, I wish I could remember the name of that thing. That's going to annoy me now. It should be like really obvious, and I know exactly what it is, and my brain is just not functioning at all now. That's so broadcast seeder. That's the word. That's what I was looking for. I knew if I just talked long enough, I would eventually come across the word somewhere bouncing around, rattling around in the old brain box up there. But yes, so this is our broadcast seeder, which should do our little hillside grass field quite nicely. Now once we get on the straight bit here, I'll pop up the old menus and we'll have a quick look at some of the maps and stuff, and I'll show you what's been going on. So the last thing we want to do is hit the straight bit and then fall off the bridge. Okay, that looks good enough. Okay, so if we go to the map, or to the soil maps here, you can see that we have done the soil data for this one. That's not the best quality, but kind of the same as the other field. Let's just make sure we're going straight again. Yes. And what I had done also was I limed it as well beforehand, previously off camera. So it is essentially ready to go. So what we are going to do is fling some grass seed on it. We'll have to run up by the field up the top quick, just pick up a bit of seed, and then head down to our field, and we will start spreading glorious grass seed everywhere. Now, as I said, I think in the previous episode, we're not going to worry too much about actually sort of fertilising and maintaining that little lot. I figured since it was the first time, then it's not going to hurt to bring the pH up. But fertilising wise, I'm not too concerned because it is grass, so it's not exactly going to need a whole huge amount of fertilising anyway. But like I say, we haven't figured out yet how much the animals are going to require in terms of grass, mostly because we haven't actually got the animals yet. But that might be something that's coming very soon as well, possibly even later on in this episode. But yes, things are looking quite nice down here, and I've gone the wrong way already. Let me spin around here quick. I was just enjoying the beautiful view, and then suddenly realised I've gone the wrong way. I should have gone up here. There we go. Lovely. So yes, I shall grab the seed from up here and see you back down at the field momentarily. Alrighty, we've grabbed a hopefully suitable amount of seed, and we are around here at the field now. As you can see there, it is all deliciously limed, and we are going to zoom out just a bit. This thing should have a 12-metre spread, so I'll have to come back and catch that spot in the corner. But okay, our little mini-map doesn't show anything up at the moment, but that is fine. This thing is pelting out seeds like a trooper, and it should go quite nicely. And it's not honking through the seeds too terribly much either, so that is also very good. That means we won't have to refill it at all or anything. I'm sure we can get this whole field done with what we've got in there, assuming I can avoid missing bits here and there. That's going to be the big ask, is can I actually get it without constantly missing bits? I'd like to think so. We're just going to drive into the bush there, reverse her up, and go down this way. Lovely. But yeah, it goes at a fair old whack, so don't mind that too much. Nice bit of speed seeding going on here. I figured we'd catch those spots quick before I'd miss them and forget. Or forget and then miss them, something like that. And we'll just do that off there quick. Come on, round we go. Oh yeah, this is quite the handy little seeder. Now it does actually do everything, from what I recall seeing on the store page. You know, it'll seed all, well I say everything, all the standard seeder crops it will do. But I wanted to just use it for grass, because this type of seeder, from what I understand, is more generally grass and a few other crops as well. It can seed, it can fling out stuff that doesn't mind being on the surface, I guess, kind of like grass seed. But either way, that's all we're going to use it for, is this grass field. Now we've got our 4-metre Amazon, I think it is. I think it's the Amazon D8, something like that. That will be our primary seeder, obviously. And let's see, yep, almost done. Fantastic. Oh, and there's a bit of rain coming as well. That'll be lovely. I'll give the grass a nice drink. And hopefully we won't have a myriad of crows trying to peck away all these seeds before they germinate. Hopefully not. He says, and then the crows appear. Lovely. We should have to go and scare them off. So we just got this one little kind of row of shame, I guess. Well, no, the row of shame is usually from harvesting. But yeah, that's all good. We'll just catch this little bit here that we missed. And we used about 300 litres of seed. That's not terrible. I am not displeased with that. So we shall give that a little bit of time to grow. And I don't think there's much else we can do immediately until, what's the day? Oh, actually there's something else. We've got cows. We may have to put down some sort of point for slurry collection. Either slurry or, what's the other thing? Manure. We may have to put a manure point down at some stage. I'm not sure quite where I could get that. A quick gander down here. Yeah, that might not be the worst. We could maybe flatten out a little spot just in here, a little nook, and plonk a manure collecting container. That might be a good idea. But yes, what we essentially want to do, if I check the map quick now, let's see, we've got our grass field in, lovely, and that is growing. Ah yes, our barley field here, which ironically is smaller than the grass field, that is going to be ready next month in June. So I think what we're going to do is probably wait till June, harvest that, and then use the straw for the cows, so we've got bedding and we've got food, and we can go ahead and also get a water trailer as well, a little water bowser, barrel mover thingy-jigger, and then get some drink up for them and the sheep, and actually get everything in at that point once we've got bedding, and we can use the grass bales we've got there for food and everything. Basically, you know, I want to make sure we've got everything ready as best as we can for the animals before they arrive. And we also may have to look at getting a silo as well. I just now thought of that, which we were going to do up here. Probably, yeah, sort of on this space to the right near the chicken pen, just flatten it out a little bit. But we'll have to think about that. So for now, I'm just dropping the seed off back here up at the farm area, and we'll take this back down and return it to the shop, and I shall see you again in June probably, once this field's ready to harvest. Oh, and then we'll have to go get the harvester as well, so that'll be exciting. I'll just crash into the fence there, or the barn, whatever it is. And yes, we shall return in a little while. Not enough space to unload, okay. Okay, so we had to unload it outside. Fair enough then. But yes, I shall see you back in a few in-game weeks' time. Alrighty, we are back, and it is now the 4th week in May. Now, we're not quite ready to start the harvest yet, but we are down here at the store with the pickup truck because we are collecting our harvester. And as part of that, we need to buy a header for it. Now, sadly, nothing has come up in the sales. There was one about a week ago, but it was for the wrong harvester. Unfortunately, it wasn't one that would fit on ours. So what we are going to do is buy this jolly expensive SLC John Deere 316, the 4.8 metre standard header. And that should be all we need. I mean, we can't at the moment. Well, we can, but yeah, there's a 5.7 metre, but I don't think we're going to need that one, at least not yet. And chances are we probably won't. So we're going to get this one for now. And also something that I had done in the previous weeks, or the weeks in between when we were seeding our grass field and now, I'd actually gone off and done a couple of contracts off screen, which, if I scroll all the way down here, you can see we did a couple more of the tree transport contracts to get up a little bit of cash just to cover the cost, or mostly cover the cost of that header, and also we'll collect both of those now. We are down a little bit probably from the last time because we had a small amount of work done at the farm. Oh yes, I've been busy. We've had the crews in doing a little bit of construction work for us, which we shall see shortly once we get back. Oh yes, nothing too terribly expensive, but basically what we've done is we picked up a nice little manure pit, which is mostly next to the cow pen. It's just off to the side by the bale thing that we've got. I can go up quite a bit. Yeah, it's just next to the bale shed thing that we've been using, and that was a very clunky noise. Can't see anything. Okay, that's still not helped, but okay. Oh, I see why. It's because I've got the header slightly past the edge of the thing, but that's okay. Let's put that up and take this back to the farm. Hopefully no one's coming and we won't cause a big wreck. Excellent. So yeah, we got ourselves a manure pit and a silo as well added in. Kind of in the places that we were talking about before, but we shall see those momentarily once we get back up to the farm. Yes, here it is. You can just see it hoving into view there. I shall hop out and run over to it. This is our lovely manure pit that we got put in. I think it has a capacity of 100,000 litres. Yeah, it's just an old thing that we got thrown in that should hopefully collect the manure nicely from our cowshed just there, which is going to be aided by the harvest we will be doing very soon, because we have barley in, and barley will generate straw, and that will be fantastic. Okay, now I hope this truck has enough power to get up here. It should, pulling this. Yeah. Oh, we are slowly making our way up there. Oh, crikey. Well, there you go. There you can see our lovely silo. Yes. That worked out quite well indeed. We smoothed off a little bit of the land there, just behind the chickens, and made a small offshoot of the path to it, and that should be perfect. Yeah, we've got just enough sort of ground there we can turn around with this truck as needed, the little pickup truck, and it should all be glorious. So I'm just gonna get this thing around here very carefully. Hope I don't get snagged on some trees, which I might. Oh no, I think we've made it. It's still on there. Fantastic. Okay, well, I am going to stop here and let it out. Okay, so yes, we are going to get this popped into the barn and leave it sat in there and go and have a bit of a rest until next game week, which will be what comes after May, June 1, the first week in June. And at that point, this field should be ready to harvest, which will be absolutely fantastic. And that means we can get on with the harvest itself. Why is this thing having issues getting into third gear? There we go. So, yes, now I'm just hoping it fits into this barn. It should do. That shouldn't be too big of an issue. Lovely. Yeah, perfect. Okay, I just have to crawl out under the header there because I probably didn't back in as far as I could have. Oh yeah, there's enough room to park a bus back here. But yes, we shall have a bit of a rest. But yes, our lovely silo over there, that I think that's an Omatana silo, if I remember correctly. Part of the trailer park mod pack that she did, I believe. I could be wrong. But anyway, time for a snooze, or a rest, or something. Alright, here we are, June 1st. And our crop is ready to harvest. So let's get started. Did I leave the lights on this tractor? It doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe it's the building lights because it's still early. Who knows? Oh, I know what we are going to do quick. We are going to repair nothing because it's not close enough. Oh, let's pick it up and move it. Oh, so much wandering around. What am I doing? Okay, repair. Lovely. I'm just so excited for the harvest, I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, well, let's get this thing out of the barn and into the field for the first time. This is our very first Hilltop harvest. Oh yes. See how it looks from the outside. We've got our lovely straw swath coming behind us as well. That will definitely be handy. Yep, that will go straight down into the cow pen most likely. Well, we'll make that into bales first probably, and then it will go down into the cow pen. In fact, we do need to get some animals in there as well, but that will probably be for another day. But right now, our main goal is to get this harvested. And it'll be interesting to see how much we get off of this field too. Hello, why did I stop dropping straw? Odd. Maybe it's because of the rocks and stuff there. Because I just honked out a massive straw deposit. Cracky, that was unexpected to say the least. Okay. Well, this is certainly interesting, harvesting on the side of a hill like this. And, oh yeah, there's even a little bit that we didn't actually plant right down there, which is probably for the best. Yeah, we may expand this field a little bit more at some point. It might not hurt. But so far, I've managed to only hit the one tree. I guess that's not terrible. Not too terrible at all. Now it seems to be stuck in first gear. Oh, there we go, there's second gear. Now, this is going to be a bit of a pain to get with the baler, no doubt. But I'm sure we can manage it. Okay, well, there we go. One headland is just about complete. And we have almost 3,000 litres. That's not bad for up here. Now, I'm not sure how much of it the chickens will take/require. I know they are very, very close to empty on the old food there, but that's fine. Yeah, that was... We managed to time it just right, I think. In fact, I shall check in just a second. Okay, stop here for a moment and check on the old animals thing. Where are you, animals? There you are. Yes, they've got 93 litres left. Oh, and we've got at least a pallet of eggs there now, I think. Let's look over there, see if we can see it. Yep, we have a pallet and a bit of eggs. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, maybe we'll have to look and see when eggs are best to sell as well. I'm sure we won't get that much for them, but, you know, every bit of income is good income as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, there must be something there that's causing the straw not to honk out as normal, but that's okay. Okay, I'm just going to stop here and spin around now. Well, so far this harvester seems to be doing quite well. I am not displeased with this, except for it having issues finding second gear. You know, I've had a lot of trouble with a lot of vehicles recently getting stuck in first gear. Something to do with the manual transmission options, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it could be. Oh, I think we missed a bit just down there as well. We'll come back and get that at some point. We certainly don't want to miss too much of this, because we are going to need all the barley we can get. And it looks like we might be almost onto a full trailer. I think, full trailer, full grain canister thing. Now, if I remember correctly, this is about 6,000 litres, which is pretty much the same as the trailers in the old, whatchamacallit over there. Yeah, it's constantly getting stuck in first gear. Yeah, about the same as the bed and trailer that we've got for the pickup truck. Where did I leave the pickup truck? Oh, it's still over there. Okay. I'll have to get that out in just a second. It looks like this time we're not going to need the extra trailer, I don't think, because we can let's see how much we get for this. Oh, okay. That was a good thing I was very careful there. Yeah, I don't think we ran over anything, which is good. Well, let's get the pickup truck, detach from that, and God, I need to give this thing a wash. That is looking a bit crusty, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Let us fill up with the older barley there. And I shall run this over and deposit it probably in the silo. Well, actually I don't have to. We'll leave it here for now, I think. Just let it fill up straight into that. And poop out a little bit more straw. How nice. Yeah, it won't be quite 6,000 there, so yeah, we'll unload this, we'll get the rest of it done, we'll put a trailer load into the silo, and then whatever's left we'll plonk into the chickens. Okay, put that away. Back it up just a touch. Now, of course, if I hadn't left the pickup truck there, what I could have done was just gone straight up the road there. But no, I have to be a silly person and go and park the pickup truck right in the way. Oh well, never mind. Oh, there we go, we found second gear by itself that time. That's awesome. It'll be interesting to see what we get from this field. At least we know we're going to get 6,000 litres. That is fantastic. And this harvester is quite loud. Although when we come to sort the video, that may change slightly. The joys of editing. Okay, spin her around. And off we go. Alright, we are just about done with the harvest now. Got that little cheeky bit in the middle there, and did we miss a bit there? It looks like we missed a tiny tuft there. Probably get us all of like 1 litre. And it looks like a little tuft just over there, and then we'll swing back and get the one in the middle. Probably just the 1 litre, but that's okay. Smashing. So yeah, that is our entire field harvested. And let's see how much we end up with in total. It should be about 9,500 litres, give or take. Oh, hello, is it not going to offload any more into that? Is that full? I didn't think that. Ah, there we go. No, missed it. Ah, there we go. That's a finicky little thing. But that's okay. Okay, let's just back up a little bit there. Turn the old engine off and have a look. How much did we have in there? What are you going to tell us? 3,549 and 6,000. So yeah, there we go. We've got just over 9,500 litres of delicious barley. Fantastic. That is exceptional. And we just need to now head over here and drop some of this off into our fancy silo, which I think has a capacity of something ridiculous like 5 million litres. We're not ever going to get even remotely close to that, but it is at least a nice convenient little silo for us. And we now have 6,000 litres in it of our very own homegrown barley. So, let's see, I should be able to just honk it up there, why not? Yeah, maybe at some point I'll look at smoothing some of those edges down. Okay, let's see if we can get the rest of this out. Oops, forgot it has to be turned on, doesn't it? There we go. Unload that. Excellent. Harvester is empty and in reverse, apparently. Let's not going to help us. Reverse. Come on. Okay, let's park this back in the thing. In we go. Lovely. Bit further back. Nice. And that is our harvester stored away for another season. Yes, that's the grand total of all the harvesting we're doing this year, most likely. Okay, so we are going to shove this into the chickens. Well, we'll see how much the chickens take. If they take all of this, then they'll have lots of food. If they don't, then we'll see. But a little bit too far. Okay. And the chickens will take all of it. Cracky. Okay. Well, that's fine. That is not a problem. Like I say, we were sort of expecting that. Let's have a quick look at their thing. So, it looks like they probably take about 5,000 litres maybe total. But that's not bad. Yeah, we've got 6,000 litres in storage there that we can feed them as we need. Oh, forgot about the trailer. Almost went for a bit of a jump. Okay, I have to remember to get that out of the way. Let me pop that up. Turn that off. And now we need to get this straw baled. So, on that note, I am going to bid you all farewell. I think I did leave the lights on this thing. We got... weird. Who knows? But yes, I am going to bid you all farewell from this point. I'm going to go ahead and get the baler and get this field baled. We may see that next time in a little bit of a time lapse or something of that nature. A little bit of a montage or something at the beginning. But yeah, we'll get that baled. And yeah, next thing, well, oh, I know I was going to check quick. Just before we do that is the price of eggs. And then we shall go through our eggs. There we go. 2,600 at the moment. Okay. October. So we've got a little bit of a lead time on them. Oh, that was the other thing too. Planks. It's coming up time to sell planks too. Where are we? Planks. July is the best time, and ooh, we are on the rise. Elm Creek is 2,800. Okay, we've got an absolute truckload of planks. That much I do know. So yes, let's just close the door on this thing again. I don't think I've opened the window. No. Yep, so I am going to continue on. We'll get the baler up there, bale that straw, get that ready for the animals, and hopefully next time we'll get some animals. So on that note, I do hope you've all enjoyed whatever this was. Big mess that it is. But yeah, I do hope you've all enjoyed it. And comments are always welcomed. I forgot the order of my end of video spiel. Yes, if you have enjoyed yourself, please like and subscribe and all those fun things. Comments are always welcome, and if you'd like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And on that note, I shall bid you all farewell. Cheerio, everyone.